the head check to make it official. Here we go.
A battle of the Shaolin. Liu Kang versus
this is a lore fight. Rewind needs to cause another upset.
So
this would be an upset, Mr. Aquaman.
Yes, it would. Mr. Consistency himself in the pro competition. A Foxy Grandpa has gotten no worse than 5th and is guaranteed that here at Celtic Throwdown on the winner's side, no matter if he goes 0-2 in this time, he's going to get 5th. And let's begin here.
Rewind versus the Foxy Grandpa. Kung Lao versus Liu Kang.
Rewind has one of the most interesting Liu Kangs to watch at a competitive level because he doesn't center his pressure utilizing 1-2 at all. And I got to finally have a conversation with him about it, and he said that he simply forgot it exists. He forgot that you could do that. Top 8 winners, by the way.
Well, hopefully he does not forget about this top 8. By the way, I believe the names should be switched.
Yes, Foxy Grandpa is rocking the hat trick.
There we go.
There
Thank
it
you
is.
very much, the production.
On command right there, taking a big risk. Flying kick, missing the punish though. Is a Foxy Grandpa, very unlike him. But immediately starts the strike throw.
Not missing the throw though. Down 3 into the back throw. This is the story of a Foxy Grandpa.
Taking a throw of his own. And he's going to generate this pressure.
Delay wake up.
All this pressure is generated just from down 1 and forward 4, it seems. He looks to play that game at the pressing
Mr. Aquaman.
himself.
Mr. Aquaman forward 4.
It's
a great blow. Does he find it? The breakaway coming through. Plus frames, there it is. Does it? 1%, Mr. Aquaman.
The
forward 4 getting clipped.
Mitsu trying to jump away. He made that comeback without utilizing that fatal blow. He's got the resource for later. This is looking good for Rewind. What a comeback.
1 bar of defensive bar. So Foxy Grandpa's disposal. Here we go. Break away from Rewind. Continuation.
BDC hat. Ooh, good
what
check.
a duck from Rewind.
And we saw that so much against Dragon where he was crouching just a single hit of a high string and getting the punishes. It was insane. Ooh, the respect of both of these guys. The neutral jump read, no breakaway. This is going to be a lot for Rewind here. Not enough, but
5%,
one more.
5%, up 3 is blocked.
And taking game number 1 is Rewind, trying to avenge that loss from Evo and trying to establish himself finally in competitive Mortal Kombat 11. Saying, I am back, baby.
Fatality as well. Mr. Aquaman.
Sending the message.
We might have a situation. We might have a situation. Rewind. If he takes this match, you need to understand, and what he's guaranteed 3rd.
Yes.
3rd place, Mr. Aquaman.
Massive jump in points, massive jump in pricing.
Huge. Gonna skyrocket him in the pro competition standing.
Yes, it is. Which is exactly what he wants. That's the mission. That's why he came here, Mitsu.
He needs 2 more, Mr. Aquaman.
Strong early on, and what a comeback to establish himself mentally in this set, right? He's going to be comfortable here. Now it's going to be Foxy having to make the adjustments, but we know Foxy, so mentally strong, the veteran here.
Oh, no, he knew, Mr. Aquaman. I have a certain feeling. We might see a miracle.
And that's something that new Foxy's added to his arsenal right there.
Z-hat.
Look, here we go. Foxy's going to try to work his way in. This is not a zoning battle he wants to fight.
That's none of it.
And Primo was telling me, oh my goodness, what a... He'll do 1, 2, 3 only. He completely forgets that 1, 2 exists, right? Which is +3.
Yes.
And he also didn't realize that it was +3 and that his forward 4 was 9 frames. What? Like, he also didn't know that, and he's like, yo, people mash on me and it works, and I'm like, do the frame data for 1.
Wow. How is it? Okay.
And he's like, wait a minute, that's actually kind of good.
1, 2 is one thing, but 4 you don't know about that?
But he'll do 1, 2, 3 because people like to press buttons after 1, 2.
True.
And it catches people all the time. So it's just a different way to play Liu Kang.
Hey man, so far it works. Do what works best.
Oh. Hopefully this one right there. 4-4 down 1, and here it comes. To the corner we go. Ready for the
what a punish! Give
go.
me that nose. Oh no, misses the combo. That could have been huge.
He went for everything. Now he finds himself in the corner. Look at this one. Z-hat set up. And that's exactly what he'll do. That Z-hat is not the quickest, and that's going to be crushing for the bicycle kick, and it's a 2-0.
That was
4 straight rounds for Rewind right now.
That was a big mistake from Foxy Grandpa. Point blank Z-hat, definitely not what he wanted there. 2-0 up against a Foxy Grandpa. Now, will we see a switch, Mr. Aquaman?
What a back-to-back upset this would be for Rewind.
100%. 100%.
Again, coming into MK11 as our Injustice 2 Evo champion, world champion. Didn't have the results early on. Starting to get it now.
after the mid-season.
Oh,
What?
My goodness.
Is that real?
Foxy is tired of playing games.
Is that real?
Mix!
Mr. Aquaman, what?
Yes.
It's not going to be Shang Tsung?
He wants to mix his way right now to this victory for the comeback.
Round 1.
Foxy Grandpa breaking on Sub-Zero here at Celtic Throwdown.
Okay, here we go then. Escape failed. Give me those 4-2s. Oh,
Bet it all, baby. You're down 2-0 right now. Bet it all.
dang.
50-50s. This is Mortal Kombat.
With understanding 2, I believe. Late breakaway. Oh, he took 30% and broke away.
Not a great start
This
here.
is not looking good for a Foxy Grandpa. Gets the cancel. Back 3-2 is whipped. Loads up that young crushing blow. Foxy Grandpa's in trouble. Foxy Grandpa is in big trouble as Rewind is on match point.
Round 2.
Foxy needs a miracle here. Needs to land the hits. Looking for the 4-2 again. Pay off round number 1. We got the whiff. Taking his turn and
Ow!
to the up
Flawless
forward.
block is round 3.
Hello. Trying to take his turn.
Uh-huh.
You want to be a little bit disrespectful with that stand 1? Once again.
The challenge from wow, the challenge is from Rewind.
Full control right now from the young
Oppression.
man.
Okay,
Backdash, okay.
this is where things might go.
Opts to go for the damage and the position rather than the pure mix alone. Foxy
Oh.
trying to make this comeback. His 4-2s have not paid off in Rewind.
This might be it. Make or break. Foxy Grandpa's in big trouble. Needs to make something happen here.
And he's
1-2.
actually doing it. He's doing the 1-2s,
That's
and then
it.
what he needs it the most is that it's going to do it. Rewind 3-0, 6 straight rounds, sending Foxy to losers. Welcome to Winners Finals.
So
Me out
a very
lo and behold, it has.
a very quick explanation. What we mean by jailing is previously, if your opponent, if they got hit by a little, a crouching down one, little crouching jab, if they got hit by it, they would be able to crouch your next high. Even if the frame advantage would say they had to block it, it would miss. Now, if you hit a low poke, you can force them to block a standing button if it's the right advantage. And that is so good for Rewind.
But here we go. Looks like we're going into winners finals here at Celtic Throwdown 2019. Rewind versus Sonic Fox. These guys have such a legacy together. Let's not even forget the world finals for Injustice 2. Where these guys just seem to be clashing at the later end of tournaments all over the shop. And the pressure immediately with Buzz. The one thing is that Liu Kang is going to out-damage her and then some. So Fox needs to make sure he lays those mix-ups on constantly. Because if you give Liu Kang room to take anything that resembles a turn, he will just melt your low bar.
I do wonder how Sonic Fox is going to play around that, though. Rewind, you have to remember, Sonic Fox is #1 on the points leaderboard by a considerable margin. Rewind, he is 9th place, I believe, right now. I mean, probably guaranteed much higher than that now, thanks to his minimum top 3. But the more points he can get now, the more he can rest easy in the rest of the season. But he's going to take the first round. Sonic Fox back to the wall. And the flawless block. Rewind is ready instantly.
The first time Sonic Fox did that 1-2-1, he immediately flawless blocked it. I mean, that's actually one of the trickier strings to flawless block as well, because you have to make the read. She can overposit her, she can amplify it to be safe. I mean, going back to the jailing we talked about, where she can lay that pressure on constantly. But the duck into Brave down 2. No defensive bar for Sonic Fox either. This is just going to chunk down. And now we're in crushing blow territory. Sonic Fox looking to be a little bit in trouble, but he's starting to get some momentum back here with Devora. I love the range, but Rewind, I mean, it is a game of damage so far, and Rewind's just been doing more of it. Looking for the fatal blow.
Oh, there it is!
Punish! So clutch from Sonic Fox. He saw a button and he at the fastest speed, man.
I love the way they're playing around the matchup, though, because Devora, she doesn't have a very fast mid, which means that you do get away with a lot of pokes that you normally wouldn't, a lot of crouches, and Devora's best way of dealing with that is to go for poke into the ovipositor stab, the constant stabs, but Sonic Fox is still playing around it really well. Rewind committing to these big decisions, and it's paying off. Every time Sonic Fox is safe, but a little bit minus, he's guaranteeing that forward four, which is that super fast button.
And here's the mix, the constant mix, the
Oh my
amplify,
God, what are they
guaranteeing
doing?
the bugs.
They went a full circle before they exploded. I've never seen them do that before.
Like NASCAR. Alright, the jailing again. Rewind is trying to make one of those hard reads.
Oh
on
my goodness.
Finally
What?
getting
Where
a
did his
crouch.
health go? Where did his health go? I feel like it's been like 10 seconds. And it's just constant hit, non-stop. And Sonic Fox with a very, very dominant last round in that game.
But that's buzzed. So, some of us doubted, I mean, myself included, but I was willing to obviously have Fox change my mind. He's done a perfect job of it, but buzzed does not do a lot of damage in combos, right? However, the mix that Fox has invented is so strong.
Constant chip, constant little bits.
It's never ending. The damage is constant, and you actually have your life bar melted than most characters will, because she is in many ways somewhat of a set play character. She is the closest thing we'll get to a set play character in this game. And another confirm, and this is what we're talking about, right? You would think no damage, rewind, he's already lost over half his life.
But it's resource management. It's Fox keeping one eye on his offensive bar at all times. Every hit is being capitalized. If he's got bar, it's a launch into bug. If he doesn't, it's over positive for the standing advantage. Like, it's just absolute awareness of his resources and how to use them, specifically with his character, which you have to do. Okay, big hit from Rewind. Here's a chance. One hit away from taking it around. Spends both bars. Wants that crushing blow, and he is going to go into the next life bar. Very close to that crushing blow. That all-important bicycle kick.
Fox was just looking at the risk assessment there, right? If he got the crushing blow down 2 or some kind of big crouch, he would have got fatal blow. It would have been unbreakable. It would have been the round win. It was just seesaw effect.
That micro crouch from
So
Rewind. Big decision. Big payout. Taps crouch, doesn't hold, just wants to go under instantly. What an anti-air!
I have never seen that anti-air in my life. And the dash under as well, trip guard. 1, 2, 3, easy punish.
Yo, I love that choice from Rewind because it was instant. Sonic Fox had like no time to realize that he could break away. That was so smart from Rewind. Good protect. And again, Sonic Fox back to the wall, literally and figuratively. Doesn't let him stop from making those big crouches.
Has to amplify this to be safe, otherwise it's game over. But he's still in chip territory. Last breath is not going to save you now with no bar. And that is, I guess, the one thing we would call a weakness of this variation is it is so resource intensive that
with no bar, it doesn't do damage, right? It hasn't got the chance to launch you. You can't make yourself safe with the other positives. But Sonic Fox is playing around that beyond just whether that's safe with the bar or not, right? Staggering buttons, the threat.
Yeah, back here, Bug Lady. And the jump. He's trying so hard to go for it. Looks like an anti-cross up either down 2 or down forward 2. That either or land massive damage, but Rewind is picking his jumps at such awkward angles that we'll say it, foolproof anti-air isn't actually having a chance to work because it's just at funny angles all the time. Rewind running away with his next round, just like that.
And there's the crowd. Rewind, he has the knowledge. Going to spend his last bar. This is almost a guaranteed round, I would say, for Rewind. Sonic Fox has to make something magical happen, but will not be able to. The last breath is plowed through by the advancing, multi-hitting strings of Liu Kang. Rewind with so much knowledge.
Okay, now he's trying to go for the staggers, but Rewind, wise to it. He got a flawless block on the 1-2-1 so early, I think he's like already established the threat and the respect.
Well, the thing is about the plus frames open from Devora, she's +1 after the 1-2-1, but her fastest poke is like 8 frames. The fastest in this game is 6, and Liu Kang is going to chew that up, so it's not actually going to help him too much in the matchup anyway.
On it! Trying to avoid the gap, and now more pressure.
And that really is where Sonic Fox can just do the craziest stuff, where he gets a, you know, the setup, the bug on screen, that one right there, that just shoots out the little ones. That is the absolute core of Sonic Fox's offensive game. But if you can't get the bug out, I mean, it's not useful to you, right? And Rewind is just not giving him the chance to squeeze out the bug.
The moment he did, the round went exceptionally differently, but another whip punish. Rewind's just knowledge, and the two of these players, they play the game at such a fast pace. It's crazy, really. And now there's the repositioning.
But to even keep up with them is difficult.
Rare footage of Devora's jump 1 actually being anti-aired.
Oh, there's a whiff punish, crushing blow, instant damage payout. Sonic Fox not down out of this one just yet. This was looking all Rewind, but Sonic Fox has a thing or two, and look at that, the exact same thing again.
Looking for the same thing. Rewind hesitant on the anti-air. Looking to potentially interrupt, but there's the overpositors once more. Would have been safe, but no need because it hit anyway. Keeping the plus frames. And the regular overpositors, that's double digit! Oh my god, the fatal blow from out of nowhere. Rewind! What a choice!
That was such an intelligent time to do that as well, because the bug was behind him. It looked like the bug was going to force him to block, and you could tell Sonic Fox, he'd committed to a button. He wanted... The denial of the fatality.
Fox gets really... boo this man. You know he gets really annoyed when people do that to him.
That's why, because he knows it's like...
Two wrongs don't make a right, Sonic Fox.
Well, like I was saying, he knew that Sonic Fox was going to go in with the bug, and Rewind, using that armored fatal blow, mastered. And there's a punish. There's an unsafe overhead.
We go on to that risk reward. That's why Fox only does it when it's safe, and that was a wonderful little whip punish. Set up once more. And I mean, the trade's kind of in his favor, similar to the up Wrath Hammer that Shao Kahn has. Just down 2 and you'll do more damage than you actually take.
Exactly, right there. Same thing again. Sonic Fox still has the life lead at least, so he can afford to do that.
Oh!
Wow.
You so rarely see Liu Kang's up 2 as well.
How many comebacks have we seen Rewind do this tournament? I feel like no life lead is counterpoint! Oh, spoke too soon. The commentator's curse.
Absolute madman. Rewind just knows when to pop the fatal blow today.
Is that
Something
enough?
in Islands
Yes,
War,
it
I
is.
think. Match point for Rewind. If he gets Grand Finals winner's side, I mean, that is a crazy, crazy comeback.
I mean, Sonic Fox is the current EVO champ, right? He's been taking out a world champion.
One
in the
Evo
process.
champ to another. Rewind with Injustice 2, Sonic Fox and MK11. These are 2 of the best players in the business, and this is just momentum. Momentum through and through. What can Fox do? He's lost so much life and his back's to the wall. He gets the ADS stuffed as well. It's going from bad to worse. Sonic Fox is in trouble.
Tries to fight this moment. No! Amplify on the Ovipositor, and Rewind with the clutch punish will be advancing to grand finals on the winner's side. Right? He very rarely loses the same way multiple times, especially in NetherRealm games. So the question is, will he be able to figure out what went wrong? But is he going to be running it with Devora again? And I want to say kudos to Sonic Fox. He's been running this Devora all tournament long. This really could be his mainstay main character throughout the rest of this game for now. Who knows? But are we going to be checking or are we going straight in, I wonder?
Well, no, there's actually a lot of concentration on the 2 of them. I'm not actually sure myself, you know.
Round 1.
But we'll see.
Is this it?
They're going straight into the grand finals here. Celtic Throwdown 2019. Down to 2 players. What a tournament it's been so far, but what a matchup. It's kind of the weird thing.
I mean,
here.
as
Fox is
always,
not on
we
the winner's side.
had over 100 players. We are down to 2. It's going to be Rewind and Sonic Fox, the last set of the day. Rewind looking to get those points as much as possible and looking so strong already as the life lead. And Sonic Fox scored a big jump from Sonic Fox. He's going to get the breakaway bait. He's going to get the bugs for it. And this looping pressure plus frames for days.
Rewind feeling like it's his turn to press, and Sonic Fox saying, nah, mate, I want to play this game just a little bit more. And the pressure coming through again. Rewind's going to bite back, but he gets hit by the restand. Super plus, and you have to respect the follow-up. But he tries to punish those meatless Ovipositors. They are not safe on block, but it's a threat of being able to amplify it at any moment.
Now, this was looking good for Rewind, but Sonic Fox has completely just switched things around. And there it is. That is a definite adaptation from Sonic Fox. We saw him walk into a handful of fatal blows from Rewind in the winner's final set in situations that it would look very obvious that Sonic Fox would want to follow up some pressure. But this time, round 1, immediate bait and block and punish. This is the Sonic Fox we know.
He is choosing a slightly different effective range too. Tries to go for the anti-air. It's going to miss, and because of it, the crushing blow, breakaway forced. What a good throw escape. You got to try and take a lot of throws against Liu Kang. This is a character that's going to throw out mids for days, and then finally a crushing blow grab. If you get escape failed, it's just a very, very scary character. But look at Fox laying the pressure on, making sure that he never advances without bugs to cover his bases. I love it.
Well, that's the thing, right? Devora, one of the weaknesses is no real fast mids, but if you've got bugs that are going to keep them blocking, absolutely. Rewind tries to go for another fatal blow, but Sonic Fox stuffs it again. Hang on though, Rewind, that fatal blow's going to come back soon. He keeps the offense. Oh, if it was there.
No confirm.
I think maybe he wanted to fatal blow, but it wasn't back yet.
Oh my god. That throw escape. So crucial to keep Fox alive. And another forward 4, a hard read. And at that situation, you just have to make that kind of read. One round apiece here.
So Fox definitely didn't expect the mid in that situation, but Rewind, the mid was the safer option. And there's a big neutral jump. Sonic Fox, it's going to pay off. The bug comes out.
Ooh. Doesn't even need amplify.
Whip punish!
Walking back and letting him whip it for days. He is reading Rewind like a hook at this situation.
I never want to count him out though. It's a combination of Rewind and Liu Kang, just no life lead seeming to be safe, especially in the hands of Rewind. He's made hella comebacks today. I mean, this is going to be a difficult one for sure, but he has the fatal blow.
It's becoming harder and harder. Another overhead. I feel like Fox just is hitting like what has to be like 90% of those throughout the course. No anti-air attempts. No need. Fox. That first game.
So dominant. Grand finals, loser side, and he's still just laughing. He's like, yeah, yep, I did that. I did that. But Rewind, on the other hand, just stone-faced, absolute concentration.
I mean, anti-air again.
Okay, we saw a lot of that in the first set. Haven't seen that yet in this one.
Haven't really seen many full combos from it though. We're seeing it into bicycle kick normally, like right there. He's trying to keep it safe. Why try and optimize and risk dropping it when we can at least
I mean,
tick off?
doing good damage.
Yeah, we'll just tick off crushing blow requirements. We've got 2 of them, and speaking of
Speaking
crushing
of crushing blows,
oh
yeah.
my god. That was just one of the grabs. He has 2. Fox. Chance to lay that pressure back on. Finally, the punish. I mean, that's it, right? Goes for the overhead, but you can't punish it when there's an insect on screen. That's what he wants you to do. And now he has the bicycle kick locked and loaded for what's probably going to be the next round. Okay, now Devora will be able to get some pressure off this if he goes in. Tries to. Delay again. Look at this staggered game from Sonic Fox. And again, oh, catches him. The breakaway, Sonic Fox. That was a bold decision to go for that breakaway. Definitely seemed like a mistake to me. I mean, he bet everything on his ability to kind of steal the round after that, but because he hasn't, he's now got no resources.
I mean, to break away when you're on chip damage territory means that it should be quite easy for them to meet you.
Escape failed on a grab, and a bicycle kick ready. And he's fortunate that whiffed, because you know Rewind would have definitely gone for that one.
I mean, he's used 1 crushing blow throw, but that just means that he now has the mind game of one direction will do it and one won't. So his throw game is still very scary.
He's going to go through. There's the interruption. He pops it. And with the grab ready.
Ooh.
That middle grab game is going to become very scary for Fox now. He's content just sitting there holding the ball. Is it enough? Oh, the whiff! No punish. He tries again. Rewind trying to squeeze it in, and he's so scared of the grab, and of course he is. Who wouldn't be?
That's one of the things about Rewind. He really thrives on the crushing blow throw game.
Interruption, but I'm assuming he tries to interrupt the 1-2-1 there. Has to respect the bugs, but he can't get the punish for the grab anyway! There it is! Ouch! 1 game each, but Fox wasting no time with a rematch.
Now, there's something that Rewind does that he hasn't done against Sonic Fox, so I don't think Devora is safe to do against, but he will quote-unquote throw you the wrong direction, right? He'll throw himself into the corner, throw you out of the corner, just to get that escape fail. He was doing it all of yesterday, he's doing it today as well. But it's just to build that crushing blow throw. It's such a game changer having that ready to go, especially if you have the crushing blow throw ready and you've got the bicycle kick one. This is so much damage, unbreakable, that's out of nowhere.
But you'll see that Fox, the moment he spends all of his bar to get the damage, he will kind of retreat and start using her limbs. You know, he'll start playing footsie, he'll start trying to chip down damage, get a whiff punish, stay at a range that's a bit more further and a bit more effective than what Liu Kang has. He'll only go in when he has the meter to make himself safer. And the bugs stick and Rewind full screen, not being able to move, and a whiff punish again! Ouch!
That's just enough damage as well. Well calculated by Sonic Fox. And take the life bar on the back of it. Again, it comes down to this bug usage. Sonic Fox is just... I've never seen a Devora player like it. That just, specifically with the buzzed and using these setups this way, it's so scary.
And 1-2-3 is going to whiff. And Rewind, that's one thing. He actually doesn't really go in for the 1-2 all that much. He likes to dedicate the entire string just for confirming, right? Easier to confirm. More time to work with it. The anti-cross up down 2 though, guarantees. But again, some free damage for the bugs. Good luck. Uh-oh.
Oh, dearie me. That's so much damage out of nowhere. Rewind's going to spend it. Look at the stagger game. Sonic Fox looking for a moment, but isn't going to get it.
Escape failed to finish the round 2. That's going to be music to Rewind's ears right there. Liu Kang's grabs just became a lot more dangerous. And it'll give him more forward calls.
Oh, that little crouch again. Rewind. These reactions are inhuman.
Oh, tries to anti-air. Yeah, Fox using it against him there for sure. He knows he can't resist. Okay, the mix. It's a grab, but as long as he's got that escape failed on his grab, Rewind is so much more dangerous, but he's going to whiff, and the down two will have no issues reaching Devora's range. Definitely not something that she lacks at all. Oh my word. And he's going to jump.
Oh, that is not what Sonic Fox wanted to happen at all. The breakaway. Rewind opts not to go into the fatal blow, wants to keep it. I think he wants the threat. Oh, the crouch again. He's going to spend it this time. This is going to have the life lead. Not the win, but he does have again that throw-crushing blow there. It's no longer even needed due to the amount of health that Sonic Fox is going to have again.
Projectile game just became way more dangerous as well. Rewind might actually want to play the full screen for the rest of this round.
He's got 2 bars. Oh, the walk-up with the patience from Rewind. Sat and waited, and exactly what he was looking for happened. Sonic Fox now 1 game away from losing, and Rewind taking first place here at Celtic Throwdown.
That decision at the end was something that was almost so obvious. It's exactly why Fox did it. In that situation, walk up fatal blow. In regular old matchmaking, you'll forget about it. Okay, everyone will do it, but in tournament, it's probably the last thing you're thinking about. But Rewind ready for every outcome. He starts off the round in a fantastic way as well. And is this going to be a 3-1 in Grand Finals? The jump 3 is going to work, but no follow-up damage. Rewind. He's still going to have the life lead even after this grab. Being very careful now, enforcing that forward 4. Confirmed. All right. Pressure. No resources though, so again, keeping it nice and simple. One hit at a time here, Fox with a knockdown. Rewind. He has Fatal Blow, and you know he's looking for it. Escape failed. 2 touches away from winning the round now. Oh. The bugs there, but they're not close enough. Rewind has to be careful still though. Oh, the whip punish! That's a punish, and the Fatal Blow is good. Rewind, this is another situation that it's probably not going to kill, but this is like fireball chip damage territory, and he's not going to need a grab anymore. That's the good thing for Rewind here. If he can take the round, of which he should be able to, just watch out for the Fatal Blow.
Last breath is there. He's got to be very careful.
He has to be careful for the Fatal Blow, but the down one stealing the round away. That's tournament point. Rewind now needs to stay nice and composed. You can see it in his demeanor. He's not panicking at all.
Oh, the whip!
Oh, that's huge! That's huge! Rewind, he spends both of them. He wants that crushing blow. He wants to eliminate the Evo champ here and now. Didn't have the crushing blow there and then though, unfortunately. Speaking of crushing blows though, there is one. Sonic Fox getting the corner reposition. We haven't seen a throw tech yet, so that's why he's hitting so many of these bids. The grab is a massive threat, but the restand, what a conversion now. The corner giving Devora max damage. More pressure thanks to the bugs, but a lot more work that needs doing. Fox truly fighting for his life right now.
But he doesn't want to overextend. The last thing he can do right now, there's the whiff punish. A little bit of damage, but it's enough when you've got the life lead. The patience from Rewind, he is sitting here, he's holding everything.
No Fatal Blow anymore. Oh no! Greedy with his meter.
Or he used the crushing blow though.
Could have been a bigger punish. Rewind keeping it nice and simple, and the grab becomes more and more attractive. Now Fox dawns on 30% health. He has to amplify, but now he has to hold it. And the jump, what a choice. If he sat there and held it, he probably would have died.
The thing is, in that situation, Rewind has gone for the mid every time. And if he went for it there, he would have caught the jump. This is the level of mind games we're playing now. Sonic Fox, he knows that's the option.
Rewind's respecting the jump 3 as well. Doesn't want to risk anti-airing it and getting a full combo. He'll be content taking this grab for now. There's nothing to worry about just yet. Fox has the life lead, but Liu Kang can quickly steal it away. Oh my god, the respect on both ends here. Oh, the jump! Now that case comes back down 1 over positives. Plus frames on hit. Rewind now, 50% health down. Hang on a minute. Fox
doesn't have that fatal blow either. I think he still has some crushing blows. Be dangerous. Oh, the whiff! That could have been a punish from Rewind.
There it is!
A throw! Big damage coming through, and we are evened out again. Sonic Fox getting closer to that fatal blow.
Oh, that's a punish! That's a punish! Fox, is he going to go for the fatal blow? He has to look for something to confirm. The tech, Rewind, don't grab me, confirm! He saves it for later. And now, is that going to be a full combo? The jump in, the fatal blow is good! Sonic Fox staying alive here in Grand Finals.
Now what I want to know is this going to scale too hard? I genuinely don't know.
No, it doesn't kill! He's still alive! This tournament is not over! Oh!
One more game in this, what could be reset match. As on the back of that fatal blow that I honestly can't believe didn't kill, but it does scale. That's the thing, the throw tech, the bugs, it scales hard. Rewind. He was so close to winning the whole thing, that one round, but Sonic Fox, in true Sonic Fox fashion, says, no you don't. We're going to game 5. This is going to be a reset for Sonic Fox if he can get it. Rewind, he doesn't want to play more games. He wants to end this now.
The more momentum Fox gets, the harder it's going to be to win, especially if we see a reset. And the bugs keeping him safe again. Overhead. I mean, you can't punish it when those bugs are on screen, and the momentum's going to keep going down. Now Fox, with a whiff grab, escape failed instantly. That's a blessing in disguise now.
Oh, he goes for it straight away, Rewind. Ouch. Not messing around. Straight up cashing out on that. And now he's going to spend the rest of the game with the single crushing blow throw mind game. Oh, but a jump kick. Maybe expecting a breakaway from Sonic Fox there. No attempt to convert. He did walk him down.
Fox has had a very hard time actually getting a throw escape. Rewind's been doing a wonderful job of mixing it up. Normally you use the screen as a bit of information, right? What direction he's going to throw me, but you said it earlier. Rewind's not afraid to throw you in the direction you are least expecting. He doesn't really care about positioning if it locks the crushing blow.
Bard, he's safe. Can't afford to be punishable here. Not with that fatal blow behind Rewind.
Yeah, and Fox
Oh,
had
the walk down first.
He had no choice but to amplify. He had to try and stay safe. And he's just content sitting there blocking. He's waiting for a grab and he'll try and react accordingly. Forward 4 for days. Oh, he gets clipped. Has to amp again.
That's his last bar though. Oh! It's the same point. Sonic Fox is consistently getting hit. The throw tech. We've spent point blank for the last 15 seconds. There's just not enough damage to kill.
He's waiting for the interruption. One hit at a time. Rewind has no choice now. Yeah, he's not going to stick out a button. The grab won't kill at this range. Wonderful timing. Oh, if only he had a crushing blow. That would have been the most deceiving.
But that's the reason why
around.
Sonic Fox he didn't even attempt to throw, to tech the throw. He knew he'd survive it. He did the maths.
Throw escape, okay. Fox now starting to tech a lot of leads. Remember, this is reset point. Escape failed again.
Okay, now the escape has failed. This is an interesting throw mind game for Rewind. He's got one direction left.
All right, amplify again. We need that bicycle kick and we need the damage. Crushing blow throw, no longer, thanks to the throw escape.
Oh no!
Oh
No
no!
amplify either. And another escape failed Rewind. Machine's loaded back up again. Very, very smart neutral jump. Another damage throw though. Another tech!
Back.
Oh wow, that caught! Oh my word! Once more, Rewind. This is the make or break round of the tournament. If Sonic Fox wins, it is a reset bracket and we are going back to 0-0. Rewind. This is tournament. He wins this round. He wins the whole thing and a crushing blow to start things off.
That's a lot of damage to kickstart what could be the final round. And anti-air again, Fox! Do not jump at me, good sir. So much damage to end. And Rewind can taste the end of this tournament.
Rewind is just an absolute sentinel right now. He cannot be jumped on. He cannot be thrown. But there it is, the setup. Sonic Fox is going to get off the bugs. Oh, that's a huge whiff.
Oh,
but nothing
no.
from Rewind. Oh my goodness, he went for the down two.
Oh, the wicked
my.
fatal blow! By no means is this over, but absolutely Rewind has the advantage here.
I mean, this is a comeback that Sonic Fox has to go for now, but Rewind, this is his round to lose still. He's looking for something. Fatal blow is there. Will it be needed? Oh, the crouch!
Oh my word! He pressed the reset mustard at the last minute! What the hell just happened there?
Rewind pressed. He was blocking, but he pressed. And the counter hit gave Sonic Fox the crushing blow that he needed to seal the deal for some unbreakable damage to reset the bracket and Rewind. You know, he is so... You can tell he's like, why did I press a button there? He must have just expected Fox to just stagger it or something.
But that was the genius in
Oh
Fox's
my
decision.
lord. Oh my days.
Get
Sonic
counter
Fox
hit.
is alive and kicking.
That was such a good choice though, Mustard, because if you get counter hit, crushing blow, that's the damage he needed. He bet everything on that.
I mean, that string is unsafe.
He
That
knew.
string is unsafe.
He knew that Rewind would press a button there. Shouts to hydration. The best
My
hydration.
lord. My word. So what do you do in this situation if you're Rewind?
I mean, going back to character select and taking some bloody time is the first thing to do. I definitely agree with this. Just, yeah. I mean, how can he not be disappointed about that? Like, he was so close, he could taste the tournament win.
You can see it on his face. You can see it on his face. He's like, why? Why did I press a button there? This tournament, in Rewind's mind, this tournament should be over right now. We should be saying, oh, I can't believe Rewind did it. Oh, he wants to go Throwdown. But we're not right now. Instead, what we're saying is we have reset the bracket. We are back to 0-0. Sonic Fox has knocked Rewind into loser's bracket, and they are tied now. This is one final 3 out of 5. Win or lose, this is what it boils down to. Now, this is, in my opinion, this is an instant game of composure, because that was a unpredictable end, if ever I've seen one. And Rewind is going to know that.
I'm automatically seeing more like disrespecting down twos, just trying to do a Rewind. I think he's trying to get some free damage at the very beginning, catching Fox off of his flow a little bit. Forward 4, no counter hit, just got caught ducking. And yeah, keeping it nice and safe, the whip. Okay, Rewind. Immediately fighting back to down 2. This is definitely a round 1 after a reset of both players just trying to catch each other off, going for the really weird decisions.
Oh, punish!
That's the round for sure, unless he break away.
Yeah,
A lot of
no
respect.
way, no way.
He's a lot of respect.
Sonic Fox decides to concede the round, no breakaway.
Round 2, fight.
I think the flying kick might have actually just killed by itself. I don't know if he even could have breaking.
Not worth the risk at the end of the day. Going into the next round with the resources is what you need, but Rewind has his back then.
That was the same. That was the exact same situation.
What?
That was the exact same situation again.
Oh my god. That clean jump in 3. And anti-air again! Do not jump at me!
Now that really is the god anti-air for Rewind. And what a game! Rewind in swift fashion. Game 1 on the board already. You want to talk about composure? You want to talk about shaking off a mistake that cost you dearly? How about that? How about winning instantly in the next game? Rewind, not messing around. He only has to do that twice more and he's won, but easier said than done. This is Sonic Fox we're talking about. He just made the mad comeback to reset things.
Now the pressure game, the respect's coming out again. And the throw, that's ultimately what Fox wants. He's going to spend all of his meter.
He spent both bars on that.
It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it is all about positioning. It's about keeping the corner. It's about having the advantage. Rewind says no and just does a Rago flying kick from out of nowhere. But he's whiff punished again.
Oh,
that bug almost connected.
I do wonder if that's something that Rewind wants to start doing though. He's like, hang on a minute, I'm just going to start doing fly kicks. Because it's going to get Sonic Fox off his flow. He's looking for a specific moment to jump in, to sort of set up the bugs. If he's now worrying about fly kicks, something else to concern himself with. Okay, throw, but good tech. We haven't got to remind you all how important it is to not get the escape failed against the Liu Kang, but you also don't want to get hit by a fatal blow, especially off that string, because this is big damage incoming.
That is doing so much damage already. And Rewind's going to have the full screen. He's going to have positional advantage here. He hasn't even got health to absorb with fatal blow, so it's not even going to be a threat anymore. And the anti-air, the patience, Rewind completely changing things up here.
Round 2.
The confidence is just oozing out of Rewind right now. Sonic Fox is just unable to just seal it. I feel like Rewind is just consistently finding Sonic Fox at like 40% health, 400, 450, and he's just finding that huge game changer.
Not only was that just an amazing conversion of that jump kick, he got 2 bicycle kicks ticked off for the crushing blows. That was a gift that just keeps on giving.
Oh, that jump kick is everything. Sonic Fox left with no breakaway, and we know that crushing blow bicycle kick is locked and loaded.
And it's not looking good for Fox now. Unable to get anything going. He just hasn't been able to establish that snowball effect. The throw escape to shut that down as well. And Rewind looking for a challenge. All he needs to do is get one more confirmed now. He has the meter for the bicycle kick and the air! And actually,
now does he keep this unbreakable? Does he keep it unbreakable? Yes, he does. This is going to do about 4, 5, I believe it's about 450.
Well, we'll see.
Maybe a little bit more, but all unbreakable. That's the big thing. Okay, no, definitely more. Definitely more. Wow, closer to 500. Wow. I didn't realize outside of Arachnophobia, it still did so much.
Oh, that was unsafe! That was betting the entire game on it. Being a bit greedy with his meter, but he wins the round. It was worth it! And the second he had to block, it was over.
Now, that was actually quite dangerous, because if Rewind blocked that, Last Breath would have saved him.
Fight.
Antia there from Rewind, showing a lot of respect again. And you can see why Fox, when he got greedy with his bar on the opposite, as he's gone into the next round now with loads of meter to confirm for damage.
On the wake-up buttons, that was a counter hit, not a punish.
Bicycle kick just became very dangerous. He's done 4 amplifiers. That's all he needs. Here we go. Ouch! 35%.
Oh,
Sonic Fox
the
gets
meaty.
clipped.
Oh, Sonic Fox is pressing a lot of buttons. He does not want to let Rewind do it. And there's the counter hit. This time he cashes out.
I've seen this ending before. He tries to interrupt.
Oh, amp.
Just try and stay safe. The block on the overhead. He wants to punish it so bad, but you just can't while the bugs are on screen. Tries to anti-air and he pays for it. Oh!
Not quite enough damage. He does have one more bar though.
Oh,
the walk down! Rewind just walks up and slaps the man. 2 games to 0 in the reset of the bracket. Oh, they're talking? Ooh. I don't even know what they said.
I'm actually surprised to see Rewind even remove focus by any degree.
You're surprised he's not just completely blank out everything but like what's immediately in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes players do that. But going into what could be our final game here after the reset. Oh!
I mean, this is now comeback city. You know, if Sonic Fox has ever done a comeback in his life with this character, now is the time. He is down 2 games. He has to win the next 3 in a row or it is done. Rewind will be the winner. And Rewind is looking good. Rewind is looking at this. He wants the 3-0. Oh, what a whiff punish again. The crushing blow is spent. Will the breakaway be exchanged? No, it will not. Sonic Fox holds on to it. Gets himself back to the wall. Rewind has that distance.
But that's what Rewind does. He plays around the crushing blow unlike any Liu Kang we've ever seen. And it's where the bulk of his damage comes from. And it's in these game-changing moments it gives him more pressure, it gives him more mind games. That's another clip. And he's going to spend even more so if he goes into tournament point now. He's in a fantastic position with a threat of a crushing blow again. But the fatal blow for Sonic Fox. No breakaway for you. Catches on the way down. I don't believe this is going to kill, but it is going to be close again. No breakaway either because Rewind was caught on the way down. He cannot block anything. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was his only real chance there. If he decided to block and wait in any fashion, he definitely would have just been chipped out. I mean, temporarily, Fox did actually do a down one. If he did that fatal blow a little bit earlier, that probably would have actually worked. But Sonic Fox has the knockdown. Positioning once more.
That's the trade Rewind definitely wants to take. That one, however, now Sonic Fox does not have maximum bar. This damage is huge for Liu Kang.
And now the bicycle kick's crushing blow. It has been met. He's hit 3 of the amp. He's not going to spend it yet, though. I think he really wants to save it for the next round, if he can. Get off. Get off. Ooh. Does he spend it? Does he even need to?
No, he does not. The flying kick.
Optimization from Rewind.
Rewind now, tournament point again. He's been here before today. But will he steal it?
No.
What an anti-air. No breakaway. This is a miserable situation for Sonic Fox. Manages to find the movement though. Gets the button.
Forward 2, low profile to standing 1. That's good stuff for Fox. He's now going to get a restand situation. Staggering it.
No attempt to anti-air from Rewind either. You can tell he wants to be very careful here. Sonic Fox is low on resources, but that's not going to stop him from trying to get the offense. Oh, tries to anti-air, but the late jump kick beats it.
And now Fox, with a life lead as chunky as this, can afford to, at this point, even get hit by the bicycle kick, and it still won't even the odds. The bugs once more. He's establishing the threat. Oh, and he tried so hard to fatal blow through it.
Didn't even need to see the life bar. Rewind knew. He knew that was it. And unfortunately, Rewind, and the exact same situation, the amount of times that Sonic Fox is just choosing to finish that string that has the counter hit crushing blow because he just knows that Rewind is looking to press. And time after time, Rewind is doing just that. And unfortunately, another tournament point slips through his fingertips.
Now, the question is, can Rewind finish it?
That has been his consistent issue in this grand finals. He has found himself on tournament point multiple times now, but that seems to be when Sonic Fox just unlocks that next level of just clutch factor.
Speaking of which, full combo here, and he's close enough he can even optimize it with a standing 4. And the grab. Oh, watch out! Going back to tournament, of course, we've re-rolled the backgrounds on the stage. Oh, no forward 1.
Whiff punish though. 1, 2, okay, Rewind, you can tell this is the Rewind style of Liu Kang. The crushing blows, they are so important to him. He will spend the resources if it gets him, and wow, the tip of the forward 4 to confirm. Rewind, the clutch combos coming through, keeping him alive in this match, but no, Sonic Fox with a whiff punish. The crushing blow again, big damage. Not enough to win, but this is a good life lead to have, absolutely.
By all means, he can steal this one away. One clean string into fatal blow, and it might even kill at this health. The bugs making it difficult. Fox has the range advantage here, and he's going to whip punish. He's picking his points. He doesn't need to go in at the situation. What a choice there from Fox. And Rewind's back to the wall. That's the last place he wants to be.
Oh, big jump in though. Sonic Fox not ready with the anti-air.
Okay, here we go. Only needs to spend 1, save the bar for the rest.
Oh, that was cute.
Man, Rewind's conversions are on point.
Oh! And his anti-airs too again. Oh!
All right. The cherry on top will be if he can... What? Wake up jump kick. The hardest read. The throw tech. And he's just really trying to do these wake up buttons. Fox has a really good chance of losing this round. He maybe can potentially make a comeback here. He's got 2 bars, and as long as those overheads that at this point may as well be unblockable, but it doesn't matter. Again, for another time, Rewind is on his tournament point here at Celtic Throwdown.
Tournament point for like, what, the 3rd time at least? And again, Sonic Fox ready. I mean, there is no fear from Sonic Fox. He is not playing like a man this back to the loss of the tournament. He's been hit so many times. The composure and the counter hit anti-air. Crushing blow, huge damage coming through, or unbreakable. What is the decision? He's going to cash out. Rewind is forced to break away. The overhead.
I mean, that anti-air, at that point, you're taking so much damage as well. It doesn't even matter that you break away because so much damage was already done. Rewind remaining his back to the wall in the corner here. Doesn't want to risk anti-airing anymore. Without breakaway, he might even die. Confirm!
That's probably going to be enough. Maybe. Does it do damage for the a little bit? No, it doesn't. That's where it's done. And the chip damage. Another time, Sonic Fox keeps himself alive.
How is this
Look at
guy managing to just wiggle his way out of losing the tournament time after time again? I mean, is this too much of a tall order at this stage that Rewind has been unable to finish it so many times in the grand final? That's a mental block, surely.
This has been one of the most, I think arguably could be the most back and forth grand final I have ever seen in this game. The amount of times that Rewind has just, in some of these games, dominantly got himself to tournament point. Dominantly, like absolute destruction. And then that's when Sonic Fox just, again, flips the switch. And then it's absolute, I am not losing this. This is a tournament I'm going to win. And we are now on our final game after the bracket reset. It has been 2-2 both times because you have asked for a better finish. But we're going to find out, will Rewind finally be able to seal the deal? Or will Sonic Fox continue to refuse to die and win with this Devora?
Rare footage of the grab after the positives not being escape failed. Fox actually not trying to protect that one. But we are going to tick off the crushing blow. Another grab's going to come out.
And we're on the kite in hive stage as well, so it's appropriate.
Throw escape. Rewind is trying to keep it dead simple. Forward or grab, but another confirmed from Fox. A lot of corner carry to just fight his way back out. We're now mid-screen. And another grab. These mix-ups have been super good on both sides, actually. Devora obviously having less damage, but more momentum. Liu Kang just hitting like a truck at all times.
Oh, hesitation. Like some of these jumps, we definitely could see Rewind go for those down 3 anti-airs. We haven't seen as much at the moment. I think he doesn't want to, again, overcommit and get jumped in on. Oh, big hit! That's going to be... No! Okay, the fireball. I think maybe he expected to be a bit closer to the corner, but does not matter. As the fatal blow confirm is good, and Rewind is going to take the first round, and again, tournament point times whatever number we're on right now. I've lost count.
But, I mean, I always wonder if Sonic Fox was just as surprised that combo dropped like us. You know, I think he was also the last person that expected it. He got clipped by the forward 4 immediately afterwards. And that's an easy
Also, walk-up overhead. The boldness. Big uppercut, though. And the punish. Rewind is ready. Does not want these bugs to come out for free. And there we go. The mid connects.
And now bicycle kick becomes a threat. Watch out for the crushing blow. If you get hit by a mid, it's gonna hurt so much. Okay, Rewind, it's your tournament to win. You just need to finish it.
All the trade. Sonic Fox, he is swinging. He does not want to give Rewind the time. Oh. And there it is. The reversal fatal blow is good. The armor comes through. This is going to give Sonic Fox a nice chunk of damage. I don't think it's going to quite give him a life lead, but it's giving them some space, the breathing room.
Surely he can't come back again. I refuse to believe it! I refuse to believe it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sonic Fox! Sonic Fox! Button after button, and he's back in the tournament for another time!
But could it be even more even? This is reset point, 2-2 both times. No fatal blows. So many crushing blows off the table.
And the overhead that just may as well be unblockable. He's hesitant to anti-air, but alright, that's a punish, counter hit, damage! No breakaway from Fox. He needs those resources, he needs to save his bar. The whip!
No, but he didn't commit. He didn't commit. Rewind kept himself safe. The patience. The chip, even chip damage here is big. Oh, that was such a good pickup, but no, didn't get the full extension. Does this time, though.
Gotta watch out for that forward 2-2, one of Devora's best strings, absolutely! This is so crazy. This is ridiculous!
Ooh, the one Rewind, he does not want to move in at the wrong time.
Oh my god!
There's a hit! There's a hit! Turns it into the flying kick. Big damage. A slight life lead.
And
yeah! No, but this time he goes for a juggle but didn't get the range. Okay, this time there's a big hit, not enough damage.
Fox needs to make a comeback and he has to make it right now.
And there it is! Rewind from UYU after time and time again. Finally manages to seal the deal, and Sonic Fox drops, and Rewind is your Celtic Throwdown 2019 champion.